Start with a joke. I went to the bank the other day and said to the teller, I need $50. The teller said, withdrawal? So I said, I need $50. Thanks for getting that. Thanks for coming to my lecture. I know you didn't have to. You could have stayed in and turned your brain off and stuck your head in front of that rectangle with the endless parade of changing characters that turns your brain into mush, right? Yeah. Stupid books. Can books talk to you and show you moving pictures? I don't think so. Right? Save a tree, watch TV. That's my message to you tonight. Yeah. I have a lot of good ideas like that. My brain is so dense with ideas, I don't want to make it sound like I'm bragging, but I'm probably the densest person in this building. In fact, one of America's smartest doctors is so interested in my great ideas that she interviews me every week in her office for nearly an hour. During our last interview session, she calls them sessions because they're obviously like music to her ears. I call them obsessions because she writes down everything that I say. She asked me, Robert Mack from robertmack.com, if your house were on fire and you could only remove one thing, what would it be? And remember, there are no right or wrong answers. And I said, well, I'd probably remove the fire. Which I believe is the right answer. I was recently camping in Bryce Canyon in southern Utah because Backpack is my middle name. And I went and did my lecture, and then I went on a vacation, and I killed 2 birds with 1 stone because that's how I roll. I'm Robert Mack, and I kill birds. Bryce Canyon is these red sandstone arches and towers. It's where they filmed the Roadrunner cartoons. Back when they filmed cartoons on location. Before all the animal rights protesters came in and shut down the Acme Rocket Skate Company once and for all. And it's beautiful, that's what they say. Well, not when you're camping in a slot canyon and there's a cloudburst, which is what happened, and they kicked us all out. I had to get a hotel, nothing fancy, just a room in this little mom and pop and mom 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 place. Why do you think they're called more moms? Okay? The other day, after morning nap, my mom, Pat, came down in the basement, even though she's not allowed to without permission. And she said, stop eating all the salsa. And I said, I could have as much salsa as I want. If you didn't want me to have any, you shouldn't have put it on the share shelf in the first place. Yeah, share shelf, that's what I said. And she got really mad. She said, Robert Backpack Mac, she said, don't eat the salsa because there's some tainted cilantro that has salmonella and a bunch of people got sick. And a couple months ago, there were those tainted potatoes that some people got sick. And a couple of years before that were those eggs that had E. coli that killed a couple people. And a couple years before that was the spinach. And a few years before that were those tainted, tomatoes. And then also those apples, apple juice that killed some people. And a couple years before that was that tainted OJ that killed 2 people with a knife. True story. I live outside San Francisco in a little town called Tucson, Arizona. Where recently I had to go to the doctor because none of your business. And my mom, Pat, said to stay right here. And I said, no, I'm not going to. And she said, as long as you live under my... I didn't come here tonight to talk about Pat because she's not the boss of me right now. So I was in the waiting room reading a little pamphlet. It was a tiny little pamphlet. It was like a pamphlet. And that's what I said. And the pamphlet said that 1 out of every 3 Americans is morbidly obese. Yeah. I was speechless too, okay, because that's almost a third. Yeah. So look around, okay? 1 out of 3. The person sitting on your left and the person sitting on your right is the same person. You might want to step out of their feed zone for a minute. We're not getting more obese people. It's non-obese people are disappearing in snack-related incidents at an alarming rate. When you're a professional communicator, of which being good at, I am one of them. I'm a motivational speaker and I'm really good, all right? I speak to people and 5 minutes later, they're on their feet, motivated out of the building to do something better with their lives. I motivate them to do good things and I wean them off of their bad habits. I'm a huge wiener. You can go online, Google up huge wiener and tell me what you see. Probably Moy. And I'm a good motivator because I listen and I know if you believe in something with all your strength, it'll come true. Look at me, I used to be a paper boy. Then I became a real boy. Anyway, when you're a motivational speaker, which I am, they say you should probably end with a joke. So. If Barack Obama's deceased mother married the ghost of Osama bin Laden, she'd be Mama Obama Osama. Too political? Wait, there are a lot of red people in our country and a lot of blue people, and I think we need more purple people, all right? Like Prince, okay? I think America's forecast is for some purple rain because right now our country is bipolarized. It's gay and straight and young and old and male and female and black and white, and we need something more like Prince, whatever that is, more of that. Because the two-party system doesn't work. Or maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just like my mom, Pat. She's never satisfied with anything that I do ever at all. Why do we scream at each other? Do you even know what it sounds like when doves cry? I do because I kill birds. Thanks a lot. Good night.